This week on West of Nowhere, we talk about Carl Weathers and his tragic passing, Killer Mike arrested at the Grammys, satanic decorations that were destroyed in an Iowa Capitol building, snowplows named after pop stars, cute aggression, what does that even mean? Cyborgs, are they among us? Who knows? Cartoon mascots, and can a balloon send you to the hospital? And another, Am I the Asshole? All that and more this week.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Nowhere. I am Levi.
I'm Shane.
Yeah, we're back. You know, a day late and a dollar short, but that's what happens when you're in the big leagues. You know, we're both scheduled to the max. Sometimes we don't always make it on the right day, but that's okay because we're here now and you're with us, and that's all that matters. So, yeah.
I like it.
You know what else matters?
No.
Is our faithful, dutiful patron people.
These people are okay.
And their names. Their names are the important part.
We'd like to thank Adam Pacino, Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Colby Jordan, Chantel, Kevin Garahan, Andres Vaez, Lord Reverend Professor Rusty J. Lugnuts, and Colton Zammersla.
Yeah, also, happy belated big 3-0 to the Zammersla man.
Oh, yeah. That's right. He's old as fuck.
Yeah, old as shit. Nerd. Yeah, and so if you want to be one of the Patreon people, go to the link tree in the description and then click on it's just the Patreon logo. Then you can go there and then you can get some extra content. Shane's working real hard on all the videos out there. Or well, it's not videos, it's audio, I guess.
Just audio, yeah.
Yeah. And there's like a super fun one coming out this week, isn't that what you were saying?
Yeah, so up until what's coming out in a couple days, it's all been subscriber interviews. So I've interviewed a bunch of the paid subscribers. I interviewed my son. Oh, that was a fun one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
And so I'm trying something new this week, and I worked a lot on it. And if people like it, I'll keep making more of that. I'll pepper it in with other ideas, but I need to see if people actually want to hear it.
Yeah. So if you've been listening to us for a while and haven't checked out the Patreon, go check it out. A lot of cool, fun stuff happening over there. If you would like to also do this other thing, is you can go to the YouTube and you can leave comments every week. Read the comments. This week with a little less gusto than normal because my voice is failing, but it's okay. So to start it off, we have T-Ferg 2150, and this is about the weird like the most disturbing things we've seen online. Remember?
Yes.
That conversation we had. So he says the most scarring thing I ever saw on the internet was back in 2008 on Gaia Online. I don't know what that is. Do you?
It was like an online MMO, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. So he says, I was just goofing off on a message board when I came across a trolling post someone had filled with the most vile photos I've ever seen. The first one appeared to be a human corpse strung up like a deer after a hunt, hung from an A-frame you'd see in a playground of elementary school. Many pictures of people eating what was implied to be barbecued human, including a pic that appeared to be a person eating a baby leg like a drumstick, with the rest of the body on a platter and the center of the table. It damaged me severely. I was a sophomore in college at the time, and it only started fading away this year from my memories. Well, sorry to bring that back up. We're not liable for any therapy that you might need. I never went to the ER, though. I should have probably gone to a therapist because of it. And if you have to, well. Could these have been photoshopped? Possibly. It was so long ago, and I didn't have the same tools of recognizing such things. I was sleepless after that for many nights and very nauseous when I couldn't get the thoughts out of my head. Yeah. No, I bet. Well, the first one, strung up human corpse from like an A-frame, sounds like something from a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie or something.
Yeah, it sounds
like that.
crazy.
Yeah. And then like eating a baby leg like a drumstick, that's just sad.
So hold on a second though. Let me just say something real quick. All right. I know you've been sitting next to a baby, right? And they have like those little fat folds in their arms.
Yeah.
And you're just like, you're like, I just want to bite it. But I don't think I could eat it. But you know what I mean? Like,
You remember that Key and Peele skit where it's like they're doing those like very Valley Girl characters, and then they get the dog, and they're like, "Oh my god, I just wanna tear you apart."
yeah.
And then it ends with them like at a graveyard full of a bunch of dogs that they met. That's what that reminds me of. Like, yeah, obviously, like that. Like, you see the chunky baby leg, and you're like, I just want to eat it, but you can't, and you don't actually want to. But
I think there's a German word for that. Like, I don't think there's a word for it in the English language, but I'm pretty sure I saw there's like
a phenomenon.
It's it's like a word for the feeling of like wanting to like, not like actually
destroy something cute.
Yeah.
I don't know what that. Not super well versed on German. I'll ask Ragnar later. Maybe he'll tell me. Kylie, back into the comment section. She says, "Fun fact: to get a double cousin is easy." Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. I've done it before. No. My grandparents married, and then a few years later, my grandpa's sister married my grandma's sister. Whoa. The cousins look like siblings. DNA is strong. Hold on.
I read that.
Grandpa's sister married my grandma's sister.
And their daughter.
I'm so confused. Kylie, if this was a voice to text, I'll forgive you. But if not, I'm very confused with what's happening here. Also, really frightened that you're like, to get a double cousin super easy. Makes it sound like you got a lot. But she does live in Nebraska, so probably no. Kylie says also, I'm assuming this is in response to the comments on the Am I the Asshole from the week prior. And she just says, being a teenager is just terrible in general, which, facts, I get it.
Oh.
What?
So I found it.
Okay.
And I guess we have a term for it in English.
Oh.
It's called cute aggression or playful aggression.
Okay.
It's superficial aggressive behavior caused by seeing something cute, such as a young human or animal. People experiencing cute aggression may grit their teeth, clench their fists, or feel the urge to bite, pinch, and squeeze something they perceive as cute.
That's amazing. What's the German word?
I couldn't find that. I just found that. When I literally just Googled word for wanting to hurt something cute, and it came up immediately. It's just called cute aggression, which
all right.
just not as cool.
I mean, that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, now we've all learned something. Pantera Girl, back in the comment section as well. She says, I agree with you guys on the Am I the Asshole? Stop being so butthurt. I'm sure she really does want to go back to her family, but as the guy said, it is a long-time dream of hers. She may never get the chance again, so just let her have this. Which I think we both kind of like agreed. Also, with how sharply the guy just turned into an asshole in the end of that.
Yeah.
And then she says, just for the record, I wasn't complaining or asking Shane to stop doing the thing that you were doing at the after the intros. She just wanted an explanation. Well, now that you've paid attention and it's been found out, we can't do it anymore. So you ruined it.
Well, just for you, Pantera Girl, I found a random generator that just spouts off like crystally, what's the word, granola-y type language, like
just word salad. Yeah.
And I thought it was funny. and every time I ever even read it off, Levi starts to laugh. So I was just like, I wonder if I just put it in the show, will it also just make people chuckle for no reason?
Yeah, and like how long before people just go, what is happening? Wasn't that long, apparently. And then, so she made a comment, is like, if I live closer, 10 years earlier, and if I live closer, she said, the comment was in reply to Shane saying, get on it, ladies, he's not going to be single forever, about Levi.
Oh. Hey.
Listen.
Levi's out here killing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I probably shouldn't go after our faithful listeners. I feel like that's a conflict of interest. You know what I mean? I have too much power.
Yeah,
you know, this is.
She's only attracted to your power. Okay.
Yeah, that's what this is. This is. This is not your actual feelings. You just see me with a microphone and you're like, God damn. All right. Yeah, and then she says, I think that this is the whole difference is that she monetized copying his about the tattoo with Kat Von D. She monetized copying his photo. She didn't change it to add her own signature style, and this is obviously an exact replica, just in a different media. I think that at the very least, she should have had the professional courtesy of giving him credit for the original artwork. Fair. And in Levi's case, he wasn't making a buck off of the guy's photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay, but
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, she did definitely get paid for that, and then also whatever.
So here's the thing:
interest that drummed up. You know
what she had to have kept on the books what she charged for that tattoo, right? Like
yeah.
Or I'm not really sure how tattooing works. Maybe they have a weird way of tracking, but if that's the case, then she should only have to pay some of what she charged. Or, I don't know, hell, let the guy sue for all of it. Whatever, either though.
Yeah.
So, I don't remember what he was, suing for if it had, a dollar amount, but there's no way he should be able to...
that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying, there's no way he should be able to charge for more than what she... charge her more than what she charged for the tattoo.
Right, yeah.
It just seems...
Yeah, because I think in, a lot of cases, especially with, an image deal...
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's because it's going on a product, like a T-shirt or something like that, and they're using it, and it's on a website or something. And it's well, that's they're gonna sue you for potential money earned that you could have you could have sold it for.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? But with a tattoo, it's that tattoo is. Unless you cut that guy's arm off, I guess. You kind of only make the money off of it the one time, other than exposure on the internet, I guess.
Yeah.
But that could have just been a different tattoo But
definitely.
Yeah. And then the last comment, Pantera Girl says, "Pretty sure if you're a wrestling fan, you already knew that Vince was a narcissistic sleaze machine." Ooh, I like that, sleaze machine. That's fun descriptor. He deserves whatever he gets, and probably more. Fair.
All right, well, you know more about him than I do. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not really a wrestling fan, so maybe that's why I don't know.
Yeah.
But I also just thought that I thought wrestling like that was just a live action performance.
Yeah.
That just because they play an evil character in their show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they're playing the heavy. You want them to be an a-hole because you need an a-hole in that slot. Yeah, that's the villain archetype. Yeah. Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
As we've, I guess though, but as we've seen, once you're famous, fame does terrible shit to people.
Yeah, it changes you
sure. Right now, the way you're beguiling Pantera Girl with all your power, I'm sure it's way worse if we get huge one day. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Yeah, no. Probably. Me, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Anyway, moving on to the news. Big news. Big, sad news. Carl Weathers. Rocky, Predator, Happy Gilmore, Mandalorian. Carl Weathers has passed away. He died in his sleep at 76 years old, which is wild. Obviously, 76 is not... not the youngest, but it is just kind of whoa, man. Yeah. So
I really thought he was Lando too.
When you commented that, I was like, oh no, damn it. I can understand the confusion because he was in Mandalorian and maybe, yeah, but...
See, this clears so much up because, when I was watching The Mandalorian, I was like, how are you just going to recast this man to another character in the same universe?
A different guy, same thing. It's not like he was wearing a costume before. Yeah. No, that was Billy D. Williams.
Wow.
And Childish Gambino.
I swear I'm not racist.
Understanding of the space-time continuum.
They look real similar, I swear to God. They look like I bet they could pass for fucking brothers, for sure.
So we're just gonna move past that one. Yeah, I was looking at his credits, and he worked with Adam Sandler like a lot.
Yeah.
He was Chubbs, and obviously Chubbs and Happy Gilmore, and then he was in Little Nicky as Chubbs again, and then he was also in 8 Crazy Nights, that cartoon. Adam Sandler did. He played one of the mall, like with that mall scene when they're trying to get him to cry.
Yeah.
And all the stores come to life. He plays GNC. So that's pretty cool.
So, yeah, I think that's the cool thing about Adam Sandler, man, is like because if you look at through all of his movies, there's a bunch of repeat like actors and
like
actresses.
You do one movie with him, you're probably gonna be in a few.
As long as you weren't like a dick, I'm pretty sure he was just like, "Yo, dude, come on, let's keep going."
Yeah, all of like that Happy Madison production specifically, like they always have that same cast and crew. Like Rob Schneider's probably one of the bigger ones. Nick Swardson's always in it.
Yeah.
That guy, that guy, you know what I'm talking about? Can't do the voice even right now, but you know what I'm talking about, though. Really deep voice. Oh man.
Yeah, with like the one lazy eye.
He's always like cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And then the dude from Grandma's Boy, I don't ever remember his name, but
damn, that's right, he is, because he's also in Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, he's all of them. Like Mr.
Nice.
Deeds, he plays the skeevy dude that's always trying to like hook up with Winona Ryder and Mr. Deeds.
Oh, he's also the dude. He's in that movie.
He's like her coworker too.
Yeah, he's the dude who's like washing his ass at one part of the movie.
Yeah, yeah. Like, can you stop soaping your ass for a second? Like, oh, sorry. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Carl Weathers, dude, that's crazy. I was just watching The Predator not that long ago either, because I watched Predator and then I had a Predator night.
Nice.
And yeah, I was like, God damn, he's just so jacked, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember like hearing about the behind the scenes like things like it just sounded like a fun movie to be a part of, like all the shenanigans they would do with each other.
Yeah.
Like Arnold and Carl Weathers all had a and Jesse Ventura, Jesse the Body Ventura. They all had a competition for who had the biggest biceps.
Oh, nice.
And Arnold, Mr. Olympia, no slouch in the arm game, told Ever the Prankster told the wardrobe lady to lie to Carl Weathers about what his bicep size was. And so he came to the thing like, fuck yeah, I got it in the bag, and then measured it, and then Arnold still won. It's just hilarious. Like, just a bunch of jacked dudes being jacked, you know?
Yeah. That's where that meme came from, right? With
the two hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Dylan, you son of a bitch. Yeah. It wasn't my best Arnold, but anyway. If you want to get real sad, you can go watch the video of Sylvester Stallone talking about Carl Weathers, and then also read the post that I'll put on his social media. I'm not gonna read them because I don't feel like crying right now, but they are very touching. And it just kind of speaks to that guy's personality. Like, obviously he was very charismatic. You can see that in the movies.
Yes.
In general, like, I don't know, you get some actors that are just kind of like, you can tell they're acting, like they're theater kids, they're blah blah blah. And then you get some people that just come in and they just fucking have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Arnold kind of did that, although he was, you know, kind of a one-string banjo. His range wasn't. I guess he did do a lot of funny stuff too, but okay, 2-string banjo. Either way, but yeah. So, continuing in the entertainment news, did you watch any of the Grammys or anything?
I did not watch
anything about it.
No, I didn't watch it. I saw that. God, Lainey Wilson won a Grammy for Best Country Album.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I didn't really follow it.
So, a couple big takeaways. Number one, Tracy Chapman. I got to sing Fast Car with, what's his...
Luke Combs. Yep.
Yeah. They did a duet, which was very cool.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So that was pretty badass. And Jay-Z pulled a Kanye But he didn't take a mic from anybody. It was during his speech. But he talked about how Beyonce's won so many Grammys, but has never once won Album of the Year. And like used his speech during that moment, like to say that. But I'm like sitting there going, I can't tell you the name of any Beyonce albums, but I can tell you all the singles, like all the hits, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
wait, I
she's
can't
great
tell you
at
one.
she's good at like the single. Oh, the singlies. She's good at those things, you know.
Yeah.
But I couldn't tell you the name of any of her albums. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas you have people like, I don't know. What's Morgan Wallen's two last albums names?
Dangerous to Double album and fuck.
No, okay. Better
Dang
example.
it. I know it. This is not fair. Anyway.
Either way, you know, it seems like a super random thing.
One thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
God damn it.
And you got T Swift. She's got 1989 Renaissance Fair or whatever that other one was. I don't know. But I just feel like Beyonce's strength isn't in her album game. It's in her singles. Like, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think you need to win Album of the Year. Maybe that's one you don't win. That's okay. He's like, she's won the most Grammys. Okay, well, that's her award. She's won the most Grammys.
Yeah, she's won the most.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Anyway, and then Killer Mike won 3 Grammys. Killer Mike from Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
Won 3 Grammys and then was arrested after the Grammys.
What?
For a physical altercation that occurred at the arena that the Grammys were being held at. I guess there was a incident. I hesitate to use the word brawl, but that's essentially what they're describing, like a physical altercation.
Yeah.
He was booked for misdemeanor battery and then released on 0 bail. So
Yeah, so not that bad.
yeah. But anyway, pretty cool. He won 3 Grammys. The last time he won a Grammy was for The Whole Wide World with Outkast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's a long ass time.
Yeah.
In other celebrity arrest news, Patrick Mahomes' father was arrested on a DWI charge in Texas. Pat Mahomes Sr. So anyway, it's not really that spectacular, but
Yeah, I was gonna say.
what I wanted to talk about that though is that the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl, you know, for like the 40th time in 2 years. And how do you feel about it?
I mean, it's whatever, man. I'm surprised. I think I'm not the only one that was surprised that they won. I wanted them to win because I've thought the Lions were going to be able to beat the 49ers. And then I figured the Lions could definitely beat the Chiefs. Lions Super Bowl. But I only really cared about any of that because you're a Lions fan. Otherwise, I just want to point out that, like, the other day I seen a picture of, like, all the teams who have the appearances versus wins, right? And the Saints are at 100% win percentage when they go to the Super Bowl.
That's pretty good.
Just saying.
How many? 2? Okay.
1.
Well, I mean, that's still good, though. Hey, 100% ratio. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been won once, all right? I'm just...
now, how do you feel? They're saying that Taylor Swift might not make it back to Las Vegas for the Super Bowl because she's got a show 18 hours before in Japan. How do you feel about that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't. So I know that everyone's like super. It's become like this joke. I think it's at the end of the day. I think it's cool, man. That she has the time to be able to make it to all his games and be supportive. Because like, if anyone thinks about a significant other they've been with, whenever you're doing something like that, when you're out competing like that, all you want is the person you care about most being there to support you. So I mean, and I get it. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm so tired of seeing Taylor Swift," but she's not going as Taylor Swift. She's just going as Travis
She's
Kelce's
just
girlfriend.
yeah, that's kind of been my take on it ever since the whole thing started. I guess I don't know. Everybody's been all hell bent out of shape, and I think I talked about it on here where it's like they don't show that much like of her really, like, and also they don't show that like they have to fill the void of the constantly stopping action with something. You're gonna cut back to looking at fucking Joe making out with what's his name, Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck just making out. You want to watch that? You want to watch that, or would you rather just look at Taylor Swift for a couple seconds? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it is hilarious how many people are just like so angry about it. Like, what the fuck, dude? First of all, it's a goddamn football game. Like, if you're literally glued to your TV the entire fucking time and you don't even care about either team, or like you don't care about the Chiefs, then what's it matter? Like, if you're a Chiefs fan, that's one thing, but then even so, fucking chill, dude. Like, go take that time, go get a hot dog or something. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay.
Have you seen that new Paramount Plus commercial? It's got Drew Barrymore, Hey Arnold from Hey Arnold. It's got Tua, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. It's got Sir Patrick Stewart standing there, and they're looking at this wall, and they're like, well, and Tua's like, if I had a football, I could throw it over there, and we could get out of here. I guess they're like trapped. They don't really like describe that too well. Well, Patrick Stewart goes, "What if we threw someone with a football head?" And they all look at Arnold, and Tua's like, "I'm not gonna do that." Patrick Stewart throws his jacket off, and he's wearing like a 1920s football getup. And then as he goes to grab Hey Arnold's head, Creed appears in the background and starts playing the song Higher.
What?
He grabs Arnold by the head and chucks him at the wall. And so Arnold's flying. And then as Creed is singing, "Can You Take Me Higher?" Patrick Stewart is like, "I just threw this kid higher."
That sounds like the greatest thing ever. Why have I not seen this?
The commercial ends with Arnold smacking into the fucking wall.
That's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, man. I got to wear Arnold, the Arnold mascot suit. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Yeah, so when I was younger, my mom worked for a cable company, which was later bought out by Charter, which became Spectrum, right?
Right.
Well, in the Charter days, my town put on a expo for kids, and all the businesses from a town would go to the hockey arena and put like booths all over for kids' activities.
Okay.
Basically, kind of an advertising thing. Like, hey, we're going to drum up business by engaging the children, kind of. But it was all fun. Like, it was it was cool as shit. The Boy Scouts had a booth. There was like people panning for gold and like a bunch of random stuff, right? Well, my mom's booth, the Charter booth, they would contact Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or whoever, and then they would send an authentic like mascot costume for whatever. So I got to dress up as Hey Arnold, and I got to walk around in the giant football head, which is wild to me to think about because I was not that big of a kid either. So it was like they had to have known I wasn't real. But I got to be him. I got to be Jimmy Neutron, Scooby-Doo. That was a good year. And then SpongeBob was one, which was wild because it was like a box.
Yeah.
And then it had these cranks that I had to crank the arms. Like, then, like, I would crank it and then one arm would go. Yeah.
I just find it delightful that even though we've almost been friends for 10 years, I can still learn new things about you.
I know, isn't it fun? Yeah. Dude, and it was cool because it was like this like anonymity kind of thing where like I would see people I would know. Yeah. But they wouldn't know it was me until I told them, the Monday after at school.
Yeah.
But I think it was in Arnold that I tripped going down the stairs because the feet on those mascot things are gigantic.
Yeah.
And so there's like no control trying to walk around on them. And so I just like tripped, and it's like the stadium steps too of like a hockey arena.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like great. And I tripped and like collapsed. And then I had to do like the Macarena. So that was that experience. But yeah, the Scooby-Doo one was awesome because I got a lot of hugs from a lot of ladies as Scooby-Doo, and I don't know what it was about them, but I was all right with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the news. In an adjacent turn from the Super Bowl matchup, do you ever see those snowplow naming contests?
Snowplow naming contest?
Yeah.
No.
It's probably not super big around there, but I figure maybe on the internet you would have seen it. In Minnesota, they have a contest to name snowplows for this. I don't know if it's for the season or forever, but the top honors for this year are Taylor Drift and Clark W. Bliswald.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Isn't it great? So, anyway, Taylor Swift, Taylor Drift. I like it. Granted, not a whole lot of snow right now. It's all melting off. It's been kind of warm. It's been like 50 the last 3 days, which is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, don't you start spreading those fake lies about global warming.
I didn't say anything. I was just saying.
All right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Uh-huh.
But if I did say it, I would say no. Oh, man. Yeah, just go on a crazy rant. Okay. Well, I don't know. I have... Okay. This one's okay. I forgot to talk about this story a few weeks ago.
Okay.
And by a few weeks, I mean 2 months. Before Christmas time, there was a push in the Iowa State Capitol to get a Satanic display put up because, religious freedoms. You know how the Satanic Church is all about that. They're like, oh, okay, religious freedom, huh? Well, this is my religion, so na boo boo. So they got it. They put a display up in the church.
No way. Okay.
Yeah, or not the church, the Capitol, State Capitol.
Yeah.
Sorry. That would have been real wild. They got it in the church. So it has is a little statuette.
Yeah.
And some ornamentation. Nothing crazy. There's not like a baby leg or anything like. It's just normal. But it is a statue of Baphomet, so not super great for the very Christian people.
Yeah.
Probably some angry old ladies,
Definitely.
Well, somebody had destroyed it shortly after.
Of course. Yeah, because you know how Christians are.
Yeah. And the guy who destroyed it is he was a congressional candidate from Mississippi, which doesn't surprise me. And he was charged with a 4th-degree criminal mischief, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I have a picture of it too. So this is it. I mean, it's nothing super crazy. Yeah. If you weren't looking at it, knowing what it was, you would have no idea that that's what it's for.
I wouldn't. I'd have no clue. I could barely tell in the picture you just showed. Yeah.
So, anyway, I just thought that was kind of a interesting, I guess. Update on a story that I didn't actually ever talk about. But yeah, so that's kind of all I got today.
Yeah. Well, I got something real quick, and then we'll roll into what everyone's really here for. Do you remember a couple weeks back we talked about Neuralink?
Yeah. So,
as of earlier this week, I mean, technically, it was like 5 days ago, but
okay.
They did their first. They did the first ever implant for the computer brain interface. Elon Musk said that the patient is recovering well, and initial results show promising neuron spike detection. With many more to come in the following months. So like it wasn't like a bunch of. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
pretty
we're
cool.
Oh, God.
I mean, I'm just saying we now live in a world. We live in the age of cyborgs. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
I mean,
Blade Runner is not far.
Well, we've seen a lot of enhancements with like like limbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's been a lot of really cool things that they've been doing lately. I don't know. It's super interesting. I don't know how I feel about putting a fucking brain chip in my brain, computer chip in my brain, but like from what I understand in my very layperson understanding of the Neuralink is supposed to like regulate electronic impulses, right?
Yeah.
And so via that you'll be able to correct like abnormal signals or so. I don't know. Brain stuff complicated. It's complicated and I don't like it.
It's
It's
all
like my
electricity.
brain subconsciously going, you don't want to understand that because if you do, it's bad. So just don't worry about it. I'll take care of it, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, don't even try to understand it. I got it. I'm running. We got peak performance going. Well, maybe not right now. We're half full of NyQuil, but we're going. So, I guess it's cool that they are putting it into people, but I'm not gonna get one. I'll just watch, see what happens.
Yeah.
That guy starts going after people like RoboCop, then we know what happened. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Or what was that movie? Oh man, it was a while ago, and it was the same kind of thing happened. Damn it, the guy who played Bane in Batman.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. There's a movie. Oh no, it's not Tom Hardy. It's the guy who looks like him.
Oh, wait, who's that?
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay, well,
guy who looks like Tom Hardy,
He does look like Tom Hardy. 100% he does.
and he's got a brain chip.
There's a movie where he gets a brain chip put in,
Okay.
and the brain chip becomes sentient and starts controlling his body without his like will.
I wanted to know who you're talking about because I can't think of anybody that looks like Tom Hardy except for Tom Hardy right now.
Dude, here it is. See, guy who looks like Tom Hardy. It comes up immediately.
That's
Logan
hilarious.
Marshall Green.
Logan Marshall Green. All right.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture of this guy pulled up.
Like
What's
he
the movie
does.
called?
Let's see.
Okay, yeah. No, he does. Yeah, this picture specifically. Wow. Okay.
Marshall Green AI
He's in
movie.
Prometheus. Upgrade, I'm going to guess. If I had to guess.
Yeah, it is. It is Upgrade. Yep. Came out in 2018. But yeah, so he gets a chip put in, and the chip becomes sentient, and then makes him do shit without his will, and it just gets worse and worse as the chip gets like stronger in the movie.
That's wild. Okay, I'm going to have to put that on my to-watch list.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, all right, I'll check it out. I mean, I feel like I've seen this guy. He was in Prometheus, so I definitely have seen him. But I just would not have been able to go, oh, Tom Hardy lookalike. Boom, here he is. Apparently,
Yeah.
he was also in Spider-Man Homecoming, which is wild. Yeah, you're gonna have Tom Hardy lookalike in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Just put him in already. Anyway.
Well, that's why Tom Hardy's there now. He's Venom, you know?
Oh, yeah.
He's in the Venom verse.
Yeah. Got him first.
All right, well, now we've reached the segment that you've all been waiting for. And before you do that, if you've made it this far, hit the like button, the subscribe button, wherever you're listening. Hit that follow button.
Yeah.
You know, lock it in. Lock in this relationship
Lock
because you've
it
made it this.
Give us your rose. Yeah.
Yeah, come on. No, yeah, hit like and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications if you're on YouTube. Leave comments everywhere. Stop right now. Pause it. Leave a
Yeah.
comment about how much you love it. And then
Yeah.
hit play again.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Don't forget to check out our store, which is in our linktree, linktree/walkpod, WOKPOD.
Oh, yeah.
Levi makes all of our clothes. He is a really great just artist. Yeah, there we go. See? Look at that shirt. That's a fucking dope shirt. And for you listening, for you people listening, I'm sorry.
Go to YouTube,
It's a nice shirt.
check it out. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for giving my coworker an allergic reaction and getting her sent to the hospital?
Yeah, let's go, dude.
So I, 22 male, and my coworker Lucas, 23 male, decided to surprise our coworker Lily, 25 female, for her first year anniversary. With permission from our boss, we decided to fill up her entire office with balloons. Normally we start working at 9 a.m., but for this, we came in 3 hours early at 6 a.m. That's commitment.
Yeah, they were ready.
Together, we spent around $50 worth of equipment to do this. We finished this within 2 hours and started waiting until Lily came to the office. After 45 minutes, she arrived and she went to her office. Once she got to her office, she opened the door and the entire room was filled with balloons. But since there were so many, a lot of them escaped the room and fell onto Lily. She suddenly started to scream and backed off really quickly. We went out of hiding and surprised her. Then she said she was very allergic to latex, but I didn't understand. She explained that balloons are made of latex and that I should have known that she was allergic to latex.
Yeah.
Which, how? Like, if anything, your bosses that you ran the idea past should have known she was allergic to latex.
Yeah, they should have said something.
But if you're not like,
unless this is something she just always brings up.
yeah,
guess,
like just out of nowhere, like, hey guys, I was gonna like take this dude back to my hotel the other night, but he had a condom and it's latex. You know I can't have latex.
Yeah, raw dog and only. No, but you've met those people that are allergic to like some random shit, and they're like, "This better not have."
Yeah, they usually bring it up a lot. Yeah,
fucking milk of magnesia in it. And you're
yeah.
Like, what?
After 30 minutes, the allergic reaction became so severe that she had to be rushed to the hospital.
Oh, shit.
I didn't mean to do this since I thought balloons were made of rubber. Oh, he did know it was latex. He's just an idiot.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Or maybe
Okay.
not an idiot. I feel like it's a fair jump
Ill-informed.
to not expect that balloons are made of latex, because I feel like latex allergy is a pretty common allergy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's been 2 days and she's recovering at home since returning from the hospital today. So Reddit, am I the asshole? I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean, it's not exactly like malicious.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming he feels bad. I can't imagine that he's like, I fucking got that bitch. Like, you know what I mean? I'll fucking show her for being here for a year. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he did anything malicious. I think he's kind of an idiot, maybe, but I wouldn't say asshole.
Yeah, I don't think asshole. I mean, maybe not even idiot. What's the, like, ignorant. I think that's a more, like, he's like ignorant to like how a balloon is made, which I feel like is, I don't know, like it's not common knowledge.
It's tough, yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? For the rest of this week, I'm going to go around asking people what balloons are made of, and I'm going to keep a tally.
Get a poll.
I'm going to come back and I'll let you guys know next week. And I guarantee that it's going to be like, I guarantee it's like 50-50.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just Googled it, and it says rubber, latex, polychloroprene, metallized plastic, or a nylon fabric.
Nylon fabric? Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so crazy. Okay. You can watch how it's made, 8 minutes on YouTube. You can watch how balloons are made, so check that out.
Yeah, if
you really want to know.
I feel like before I read that, I feel like I knew that balloons were made of latex, but also, again, like with the latex allergy being like an actual common allergy, I feel like balloon companies would tend to steer away from latex because of that.
And go more to
because
rubber.
Because it's like balloons are associated with like celebrations. You know what I mean? And
yeah, you don't want somebody dying at your celebration. No, I get it. What are those metal ones? Oh, that's probably that metallized.
Yeah, the weird ones that the grocery stores sell, like the like huge happy birthday ones. Now
does that, because it's metallized, but it's a metallized plastic, is that still considered latex?
I don't think so. I think it's I don't think latex,
because it's got that barrier on the outside.
Well, I don't think latex and plastic are the same. I think they're two different.
They're very similar though.
Fuck me.
Yeah. I mean, they're not
Yeah.
exactly the same, but they are very similar. Yeah, no, I kind of just knew that they were not made out of anything good because up until a few years ago, Nebraska, the football team, would release, everybody in the crowd would release a balloon after the first touchdown. And they would end up in, like, Florida. And
What?
shit.
That's super
people would be like,
impressive.
goddamn Huskers and their stupid fucking games. And then, like, all the environmentalist people are like, yeah, you said these balloons are biodegradable, but they're in Florida now. And it's like, yeah, but they got pythons. That's good enough. But, you know what I mean? So, so from that, hearing all the arguments about how shitty balloons are for everything, yeah, just learned a lot about balloons without wanting to.
Okay.
But anyway, I don't think this person's
Not at
an
all.
asshole. I do think they're ignorant to how things work. Maybe I don't know. Next time you have an idea like that, just go, hey, I just need to know if you have any allergies because we're gonna get you something for your anniversary, your work anniversary coming up. Like, it's not even that hard. You don't have to give away anything like that. You know what I mean?
So I think that he probably knew, but I think, you know how some people just get so excited about shit that they just like,
yeah. Like, oh shit, that's a great
dude,
idea. We're gonna fill her fucking
it's
office
gonna be
with
so
balloons.
great. She's gonna love it, and like they completely just
Dude,
glaze over like the important details.
Yeah.
So,
They just get tunnel vision about
about how awesome it's going to be and how happy they're going to like. I really think the guy's head was in the right spot. He was just like, "Yo, it's her birthday, or her anniversary at the place. It's going to be great. She's going to love it."
Yeah.
So not the asshole, but Google some shit next time.
Yeah, definitely. Good. Yeah, we hereby certify that as not the asshole. It is. I was trying to think of, like, I don't know. You know how, like, when, like, judges read off their decision, they're like, this word is final and it is legally bound, and like they like have like a little thing, little spiel. That's what we need, I feel like.
Next week we got this.
Next week, buckle up, fuckers.
We'd like to thank our friends, the Dutch and Denver podcast, the Creature Feature, the Macabre Emporium. Let's go, dude.
Look at you go. I'm gonna start making friends with more people with more podcasts to just throw them and make it.
Let's go. Hey.
I'm gonna find worse, like harder pronounced names.
I got.
Just increasing in difficulty.
Oh man, yeah. As usual, you're gonna find all of our links at the linktree/walkpod WOKPOD.
Yeah, and also in the description wherever you're consuming this. So that's the easiest way. Or you can just Google linktree/WOKPOD. Don't even have to put a dot in anywhere. Just Google that, and Google will tell you where to go. Google knows all. And that's it for this week. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.